Hello, yellow fellows. Baldy Chris once more with some more yellow sticker madness, or as you may be able to tell if you're a long time viewer of the channel, some surprise bag madness from Panda Fresh, who have featured a number of times so far. So yeah, I've used the app Too Good To Go. It's a free app. It has a collection of cafes, restaurants, shops, and the like that will let you buy their short dated products for about a third of the asking price. So in this instance, it's an Asian grocery store, as you can tell by the foreign script there. And this should be about £10 worth of goods if I was buying it from them directly. Because it's short dated or potentially past a best before date, then I've only had to pay £3.33 for it. So let's see what I've got. So this one I have had before. I actually had to go back and watch my old video because I thought this was one that I wasn't that fond of. So it was actually my first visit to Panda Fresh. I got one of these and I thought that bit of the picture looked a bit like a fish. It's not. It's not. It's supposed to be a roast duck. You've got a much more obvious duck there, and I don't know really what that is in the background, but they always have nice colourful packaging from these places. I assume this is Japanese. I could be wrong. I rely heavily on Google Translate to help me out with the instructions and so on. You do get an English language label as well, and when you look at this up close, you've got things such as duck fat, duck offal, duck blood, more duck fat, a few other bits and pieces, peanuts, for those of you that are allergy intolerant, if the odd descriptions of duck's innards wasn't off-putting enough already. But yes, the other one that I'd had last time as well was one that was something like spiced pork intestines with added fat. That one wasn't hugely nice. The duck one was definitely better, as I recall. So anyway, there we go. We've got an instant, or relatively instant, duck noodly thing. And it's fairly typical of the type of things you get from this place. That one I think you can make just by putting hot water on it and leaving it. I might be wrong. No, I am wrong. It needs to go in a pan on the stove and be heated for a bit. Not terribly long. This one is again similar, and I have had this one before as well, actually. Because I remember thinking, what the hell are those things? They look like, I don't know, trilobites or something out of a sort of geography or paleontology lesson. What those actually are, as it turns out, were marinated duck wings that have been like quite squished down. So they do look a little bit strange. But again, this was a similar sort of thing. You cook it all up on the stove for about 3 minutes, bit of stirring around. Fairly straightforward to make. Not quite as easy as just doing it in the pot and having no washing up, but kind of everything. And yeah, from recollection, that was quite tasty, although the fact that it's chicken wings and therefore had bones in, you had to kind of fish them out and nibble away at them, which was slightly less convenient than being able to just stick a fork or spoon in and scoop up whatever you've got. But yeah, those are nice enough, and I don't know how much they'd be at full asking price, but import stuff like that, probably at least £2 each. So what else have we got in here? We got some more noodly type things. These ones do actually have some English writing on the actual packaging itself as well. So we've got instant rice noodle soup, Chinese beef stew flavour. Now initially I doubted that there'd be any actual bits of beef in it like you can see on the image there. But when you flip it over and look at the instructions, it does sort of suggest that you will get some chunks there. It is quite a thick package as well, so it might be that there's a few, I don't know, chunks of sort of dried meat or smoked meat within a pouch or something like that. I will find out when I try it. I did notice as well when I was on the train coming home, these are fairly out of date, assuming that is a best before date, as 9th of the 9th last year. So about 10 months out of date, but yeah, with sealed, dried stuff like that, I think it'll be perfectly fine. If I suddenly stop making videos, maybe it wasn't, but yeah, it doesn't turn to poison at midnight, or indeed 10 months later for best before dates. Use by dates, be careful, be very careful. You shouldn't really go past them. Best before dates, you can. Maybe not as much as this, but I got two of the beef noodly things there anyway. So yeah, I'll try one of them at some point soon, no doubt. Given that I haven't had those before and I have tried those ones before. And then this is the last thing from the bag, and this one I did not know what Agrocybicyndrasia was at all. I don't know if there's any botanists or Latin speakers among you out there. That is apparently, looking at it, I thought there's some type of mushroom. I'm hoping it's legal. I'm hoping it's not psychoactive, or I'm going to be tripping absolute balls, to use an expression. I did, again, check it out through Google Translate, and that suggested that it's a tea tree mushroom, which I am confident that I have never tried before. I believe they need to be soaked a bit before they can be used. I think I mentioned in yesterday's video that I was going to be having a ramen based dish tonight, so I will chuck some of those in along with the rest of the items that I've got going into that, and see how it pans out. But yeah, something new to try, which is kind of the point when I'm going to Panda Fresh, is typically I've got a little bit of time before my train gets there, and I want to go and just see if I can get something a bit weird. See what it's like, and yeah, so pretty sure I've never tried those before, not knowingly anyway. So we'll find out, and the other ones as well, they'll keep for a little while, and I can use them as snacks at some point where I really can't be bothered doing any proper amount of cooking. So anyway, that was it. That was another Panda Fresh video for you there, and yeah, if you aren't already subscribed to the channel, please do think about doing so. It would be much appreciated, as would the continued liking and sharing of videos if you feel so inclined. And if you want to get in touch in the comments, please do. I do read them all, and I will try to get back to anyone that does leave a comment just as soon as I'm able. So that's it for this one. Can't promise I'll be doing them on a daily basis as I have so far this week. But yeah, no doubt there'll be a yellow sticker madness of some kind or another along in the not too distant future. So hopefully I'll see you for that. In the meantime, look after yourselves. Bye for now.